Hi yogis, it's Vivian. Thanks for joining me today. Today we have a 30-minute vinyasa. This is my personal practice at home. Sometimes if I can't get an hour or longer on my yoga mat, this is my go-to sequence. I'm someone that doesn't like to do core work by itself. I won't sit at home and do crunches or anything. So what I do is I sneak a lot of core in my yoga practice. And so you'll see a lot of core strengthening moves in today's sequence. So if you're short on time, go ahead and give it a try. Let me know what you think. Meet me on your mat when you're all set. And we'll start off in an easy seat. Move your shoulders up and back. Just rest your hands on your knees. You can close your eyes if you'd like. Start slowing down your breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale through your nose for just as long. Just take a moment to stop to start. Set aside any distractions you might have. And although it's easier said than done, working on your breath work is the best way to get through that. So take one more deep inhale. Exhale for just as long. Slowly open your eyes. Let's move into child's pose. Plant your hands in front of you. Bring your big toes to touch. Set your hips on your heels. Reach out in front of you and rest your forehead onto your space. With each exhale, have your hips sink even closer to your heels. Take an extra breath here. And then slowly begin to reach forward and send your hips on top of your knees as we get into puppy dog pose. You can feel a stretch in your shoulders. Slowly begin to walk your hands closer to you and have a seat on your feet into hero's pose. If this is a little off for you, your knees are not feeling it, feel free to come back into a regular easy seat, that's fine. Let's interlace your fingers, stretch them out in front of you. Inhale your arms all the way up to the sky. Really lengthen your spine. Exhale, lateral stretch to the right. Just a gentle stretch. Inhale back to center. Exhale, stretch to the opposite side. Breathing into your side body. Inhale back to center. Exhale, cat pose. Send your bind forward. Round out the inner side of your body. Inhale, cow pose. Send your hands behind you. Open your heart to the front. And work your way into tabletop. Bring your hands onto your space. Wrists underneath your shoulders. Toenails pressed. We'll take a few cat-cows from tabletop. Exhale, cat pose, dome out your spine. Bring your gaze to your thighs. Exhale, cow pose. Relax your belly. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. On this next round, we'll inhale our knee towards our chest. Come up into cat pose. Bring our knee in. Exhale, cat, bring it down. Exhale, cat pose. Bring the other knee into your body. Inhale, cow pose. Back down to tabletop. We're setting up for pointer dog. Extend your right leg long. Flex your foot. You feel like you've engaged your belly. Send the opposite hand out. Hold it. Exhale, bring your elbow to the knee. Hold it. Inhale, reach out. Come back to tabletop. Nice job. Let's do the other side. Inhale your leg long, hip height. Find your balance. And then reach the other arm out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Hold it. Inhale, reach. Come back down to a static tabletop. Walk your hands a few inches in front of you. Curl your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Feel free to take any movement here that feels good in your body. I like to hold my left leg down and just bend my right. And then I'll do the same thing on the other side. And then this time come up high on your tippy toes. And then sink your heels all the way down to your space. Inhale, bend both knees. Exhale, travel to the top. Widen your stance, wider than hip width distance. Grab opposite elbows, bend your knees generously, and send your head straight down. Let your torso rest on your thighs, and let your head hang really heavy. Bringing your forearms even closer to your space. Sway side to side, even move your head left and right. Slowly release your hands. Bring your feet together. Slower than you want. Roll all the way up to standing at attention. When you get to the top, roll your shoulders up and back. Send your thumbs to the back wall. Keep your shoulders right where they're at. And just release your hands. Inhale, Tadasana. Sweep your hands above you. Reaching up to the sky, bring your belly in. Ground down firmly with your feet. Today we're going to add something new with our hands, reverse namaskar. Seal your hands together and bring your hands right behind you like a reverse prayer pose, opening up our chest just a little bit. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly dive down. Feel free to bend your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Open your heart. Make a nice flat back. Exhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Spin your back foot at an angle. Inhale, triangle pose. Swivel your hips around like you had a hula hoop. And reach your arms straight up and down. Straighten your front leg. Exhale, extended side angle. Just bend your knee forward, just like a lunge. This is extended side angle, but today we're adding a little bit of core. So reach your arms forward like you're holding a beach ball. Bring your lower belly in. Inhale, warrior two. Keep your feet right where they're at. Lunge into your front leg. Making your front leg parallel to your mat. Palms facing down, shoulders right on top of your hips. Exhale, horse pose. Angle out your feet and knees and sit down. Bring your hands close together. Now in this first round, let's warm up other parts of our body. Send our hands down, bring one shoulder down, and then bring it up. Take the same thing on the other side. Let's do it one more time. And the other shoulder down. Let's return back to horse pose. Inhale, reverse warrior. Spin your foot around, lunge into your front, reach up and over like a rainbow. And if you want, take your other hand, add a bind. Keep reaching. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the front of your mat. And find your first plank pose. Now feel like you're pushing the ground away from you, creating a rounding in the upper part of your back. Today we're going to add more core. So take your right knee, bring it to your elbow, hold, and come back to your plank. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press your toes into the ground. Open up your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press your chest closer to your thighs. Inhale, bend both knees. Exhale, step to the front. Inhale, Tadasana, slowly rise all the way up. When you get there, press your hands together, find reverse namaskar hands. Exhale, forward fold. Nice and slow. Maybe you can reach your mat now. Your hands are already on your space. Walk them closer to your toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Think of this as cow pose, where you're opening up your heart. Exhale, left foot steps back, low lunge. Spin your back foot. Inhale, triangle pose. Send your hips back, then open your arms. Find length in the front leg. Exhale, extended side angle. Bend your knee, then reach both arms out at an angle, holding your imaginary beach ball. Inhale, warrior two. Come up nice and straight. Feel like you're pressing something down, but keeping your hands at shoulder height. Keep your knee in line with your second and third toe in front. Make sure you can see it. Exhale, horse pose, sink down. This is where I usually like to warm up my quads a bit. So inhale, both arms up. And exhale, press down. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, up. Exhale, sit even further. Nice. Inhale, reverse warrior. Spin your back foot at an angle, lunge into your front. Really reach up nice and high. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the front. Send your front leg back into the plank. Tighten up your quads and your core. Let's add one Spider-Man crunch on this side. Left elbow, left knee. And come back to your plank. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway. Hold it. Inhale, upward facing dog. Keep your thighs off your mat and engaged. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend both knees. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, Tadasana. Now let's flow breath to movement just a little quicker. Feel free to add or modify anything you want. This is your practice. Add your reverse namaskar hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Spin your foot at an angle. Inhale, triangle pose. Exhale, extended side angle. Add the beach ball. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, horse pose. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the plank. Add one Spider-Man crunch or as many as you'd like. Right knee, right elbow. Exhale, plank pose. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend both knees. Exhale, travel to the top. Inhale, slowly rise, Tadasana. When you get to the top, add your seal. Bring your hands behind you. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot steps back, low lunge. Spin your back foot. Inhale, triangle pose. Exhale, extended side angle. Hold the beach ball. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, horse pose. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to a plank. Exhale, left knee, left elbow hold. Exhale, plank pose. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend both knees. Exhale, travel to the top. Inhale, Tadasana. Let's go through. One more time. You can do it. Exhale, reverse namaskar hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Spin your back foot. Inhale, triangle pose. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, horse pose. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, plank pose. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Exhale, plank. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend both knees. Exhale, travel to the top. Inhale, Tadasana. Add reverse namaskar hands. Just one more side. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot steps back, low lunge. Spin your back foot. Inhale, triangle pose. Exhale, extended side angle. Add the beach ball. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, horse pose. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to a plank. Inhale, your left knee, left elbow. Exhale, plank pose. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Catch your breath. Inhale, your right toes high. Really elongate. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, hold. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, falling triangle. Bring your right leg through your open space. Bring your back foot at an angle, pressing into the blade side of your foot, stacking your shoulders on top of each other. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, falling triangle. Send it through your space. You want to add a little challenge round. See if you can lift it. Exhale, downward facing dog. Start to slow things down from downward facing dog. Hinge over into a plank. Come on all the way down to your space. Send your left arm long. Bend your right leg, knee. Kick it up and over for scorpion pose. Rest your head on your space. Tent out your hand in front of you. Take one more breath here. Bring your leg up and around, back to where you started. This time switch out your arms. Extend your right arm long, tent out your left fingers, bend your left knee, kick it up and over. Feel a nice stretch in your shoulders. Take one more breath here, and then bring your leg back to center. Press your hands into your space, curl your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Really widen your stance out a bit. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon on the right. Rest your right knee down and flex your foot. Pressing your back leg, take that extra step to set up, look behind you, press your toes into your space, then walk your hands all the way out, and rest your forehead. I like to take 3 full breaths here. One more breath. Slowly begin to press your hands onto your space, walk them closer to your body, curl your back toes, exhale, 3-legged down dog, open your hips to one side of the room, and come into static downward facing dog. Inhale your left toes high, exhale, half pigeon on the left. Flex your foot. Bring your hips forward. When you feel like you are ready, begin to walk your hands down, rest your forehead, and take 3 full breaths on this side. One final breath. Press your hands onto your space, walk them closer to you. Exhale, 3-legged down dog on the opposite side. Send your gaze under your arm, more of a twist, and then we'll all meet in a static down dog. Come on down to your knees, swing your legs around, bring your legs together as if you have one leg, flex your feet. Take your right leg, bring it over. We'll get a little bit of IT stretching here. Inhale your hands all the way up. Exhale, Paschimottanasana, fold. You can grab your shins, your ankles, your feet, whatever you want. And slowly release, walk your hands all the way up. Take your right leg, slide it up so your right foot's flat. Bring your right hand behind you like a second spine. Exhale, twist, half lower to the fishes. Hook your elbow on the other side. If that's too intense, you could always give your knee a hug, whatever you're feeling. Take a couple breaths here. One final breath. Slowly release. Send your right leg long. Bring your left leg up and over, flex your feet, readjust yourself. Inhale, find length in your spine. Exhale, Paschimottanasana. And take one more breath. Slowly release your hands. Slide your left foot up. Place it nice and flat. Left hand goes behind you this time. Right arm goes up and around for half lower to the fishes. With every inhale, lengthen your spine, and every exhale, twist further to the back of your space. Take one more breath here. Slowly unwind. And lower yourself all the way down to your space. Lying completely flat. Inhale your knees towards your chest. Give yourself just a gentle squeeze. Being grateful for all your body can do. Exhale, supine twist to the right. Bring both knees over. Stack your hips on top of each other. Tee out your arms. Bring your gaze to your opposite side. You can close your eyes here too. Feels good. One more breath. Inhale both knees to center. Squeeze yourself in a ball. It helps recenter yourself. Exhale, supine twist to the opposite side. Make sure your shoulders touch. Send your gaze to the opposite side. Take one more breath. Inhale your knees to center. Exhale, happy baby pose. Stomp your feet to the ceiling, bend your knees. then just rock side to side. Give yourself a lower back massage. Exhale, Savasana. Send your legs long on your mat. Let your arms rest next to you and close your eyes. We'll take 3 full breaths here, but feel free to hold Savasana as long as you'd like. Take 1 more breath. And roll over to your favorite side into fetal pose. Bending your knee, resting your head on your bottom bicep. Slowly begin to press your top hand into your space. Push yourself up into an easy seat. Sitting up nice and tall. You can keep your eyes closed or heavy. Inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale, bring all that new energy down into your heart. Be the light and love in me. Honor the light and love in all of you. Together we bow and say, Namaste. Thanks so much for joining me today. Love to hear from you. If you have any suggestions or more of what you'd like to see, let me know. Thanks.